Video, I'll be showing how to get levels fast in Roblox Islands. So some of these you can do kind of fast, and some of them take a while to do and don't really have a specific best way to do that. But I already got my stuff to a kind of decent level. Like, you can literally get your farming to level 20 within a few seconds by what I did. So, I'm gonna start with farming. By the way, make sure to subscribe with notifications on and like the video. I'm gonna make a video later about a lot of people are quitting islands, but I just wanted to make a video on levels for anyone who wants to farm levels. So for farming, the best thing to do is to farm cacti. Now, whenever I farmed them, I literally got to level 20 within a few seconds. Well, it took a little bit longer because it was laggy, but maybe within 5 or 10 seconds, I got to level 20, and I farmed them all again, and now I'm level 32. So that is very effective. Then they just updated it where you can use your old tools. So if you had gildeds, then you could use them. I don't know why they wiped all my gildeds. Like, I crafted at least maybe 2,000 of them and traded for the rest, but I lost all of my gildeds. Then I also lost all of my dirt. Yes, they literally wiped dirt. I don't know why, but just use your best tool on the trees. Also, for some reason, they made it so that you can spend Robux to get a boost. Wow, totally not pay to win. Anyways, you shouldn't buy the boost because it's pretty easy to do this without the boost, but if you click the skill, then you can actually see what you'll get from it. Anyways, what you want to do to get the most XP, farm avocado trees. Like, the other trees are trash. You have to hit the hickory tree so many times, and then you'll only get 300 XP. I counted, and you have to hit it 11 times. The maple one you also have to hit a lot, and that doesn't really give you that much. But with the avocado trees, you hit them once, and it gave me 50 XP once and 100 XP once. So it's way more XP per hit for the avocado trees, so you really want to farm those. And as a bonus, you're gonna get avocados. Also, stuff seems to go down whenever you level up, because earlier avocado trees were giving me 120 XP, and hickory trees were giving me 330. Now avocado trees are giving me 27, and hickory trees are giving me 80. Just farm avocado trees, they give way more compared to any other tree. But the next is mining. So, the best way to get XP whenever mining is farming coal or aquamarine, and also gold is pretty good too. But coal and aquamarine, those are the ones that I'm mainly farming right now, because coal actually gives you a pretty good amount of XP compared to the other ones. I don't know why they made it so that the better stuff, the things you have to mine more, give way less XP compared to how many hits you have to do on them to make it so that you finally get the XP and destroy them. Coal is probably the best. If you can get the coal totem, just place it. But coal is pretty good. Then for economy, the best thing is to sell crops. So sell your berries at the beginning, and they're going to give a good amount of XP. For every berry, you're going to get... Wait, it gave me more XP earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that every time you level up something, it gives you less XP whenever you do the same thing. And then onions, they are supposed to give way more XP than they're going to give me. But right now they're only giving 21 per onion. Earlier they were giving 70. Anyways, onions are very good for leveling up, but you need to level up your farming to sell stuff. And for honey, just don't sell that because it takes a while to get. And the other things you can farm quick, especially onions because of the onion totem. And then the star fruit, you need to get combat level 16, which they take a while to farm too. So since onions, you can just auto farm them, the best thing to do is just farm onions. Once you have an onion auto farm though, you should definitely farm some cacti or starfruit, depending which one you have a lot of seeds of. Now, everyone got wiped for their starfruit seeds. I don't even have any anymore. But if you had cactus seeds, then they most likely stay. So I guess right now the best thing to do is to farm cacti. I don't know why it deleted some of my coal totems. I bought all of them myself, and it just randomly deleted some of them. And a lot of the starfruit seeds I farmed myself too. Like, I traded for almost all of them, but I still don't know why it deleted literally all of them. Anyways, you want to make the iron auto farm like this, but you just have dirt on the side, and there are iron seeds there, because this is a pretty efficient setup for farming coal. I did the math, and I could get, like, hundreds of thousands of coal in a single day from this, and they wiped all of my coal, too. Like, I literally got all my coal from this auto farm, and they wiped it all for some reason. Anyways, after that, after the thing with economy, then animal husbandry. So, you want to get as many eggs as possible. Whenever you level up animal husbandry, then you'll be able to buy more, well, you can buy more eggs no matter what, but you'll be able to actually use more eggs. So, you want to spawn a whole bunch of cows, and I don't have enough experience, I still gotta level up some more, but right now I have 2, and you just want to pet them. I tested their favorite foods, and I tested feeding them random things, and wheat is the cheapest thing, so the best thing to do is feed them wheat, because it's the easiest to get, and you can just keep feeding it to them, and it doesn't matter, even though they have a favorite food, doesn't matter, just feed them wheat, because it gives them the same amount of XP. Next is foraging, and right now, I am level 33 in that, and I'm getting foraging XP every now and then. So the best way to farm that, you don't even have to do anything at all. Like, you can just go AFK and you're gonna get the XP if you do this. But you need to have smelters, and they wiped all my smelters, so I can't really put any more. But whenever it smelts, it's gonna give some XP. It gives way more in the beginning. I am 100% sure that it gives you less XP once you get a higher level, so that you can't, like, instantly get the max level. Anyways, with that, you want to make a line of all of your smelters, and then put a conveyor before each one, and then put iron totems before each one, so that you can smelt the most amount of things at the same time. Then you'll get a lot of foraging XP from that. Just remember, this update is new, and I might find an even better way to get XP for some of these, so make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, and if I do that video, then you can get XP even faster. And like the video. But next is fishing. So they changed the fishing rods where you have to hold them down a little bit, like you can't just instantly click with them, and there's gonna be a bar in the middle. So just throw it, wait for the fish to go over to your rod, and then once the bubbles pop up, then click. I think it gives you more XP if you catch something rarer, so if you catch a pearl or a propeller, then you're gonna get a little bit more XP than you would if you caught like one of the most common fish in the game. I guess the fastest way to fish is by trying to land the fishing rod thing right by the fish. So like right there, that was a kind of bad throw, but if I do this again, there are 2 fish right there. Yeah, that was right by the fish. So, if you practice fishing in this new update a bit, then you'll probably get the hang of it, and can fish kind of fast by doing that. Next is cooking. For some reason, they wiped all of the industrial ovens, or at least all the ones I had, even though I didn't even, like, trade for them. I bought all of them. But you get 21 cooking XP from making bread, and then you get 30 XP just by crafting the dough. So I'd say the main thing you want to do is just craft the things here, and then you'll slowly unlock other things you can craft, and just make the best thing that you can, and also get an industrial oven if you can. I just crafted one, because I had the stuff that I needed for it. But then, once you have this, then you can make stuff a bit faster. At the beginning, if you don't have anything, just use the campfire, then use the small furnace once you can get that, and then use the industrial oven. I'm not entirely sure because all of my crystallized gold was deleted and all my food processors were deleted, so I can't make them. But it seems like it would be way better if you just put the food processor, set it to whatever you wanted to have it to, like cooking and bread would probably be the first thing you want to do if your cooking level isn't really that high, and then put industrial oven at the end so that you can automatically make that, and I think you'll get cooking XP from that. Again, not entirely sure, but since this update's new, it's best to do the cooking stuff yourself, because to get the food processor, you'd have to kind of do a lot of things. First, you'd have to farm slime for a while to unlock the buffalkor island, then you would have to farm gold for a while to get the crystallized gold, and you'd finally get that food processor. Unless if you don't have the other things to make it, then you'd have to do a bit more. It's just way easier. Like, at some point you definitely want to get the food processor though, but in the very beginning of the update, it's best to just do the stuff yourself. Then there's combat, so no matter what weapons you use, anything that does damage to any mobs is going to give you combat XP. So the best thing for combat XP, just spam click the slimes with your best weapon, start at Slime Island, because if you don't have the combat level at a kind of high-ish level, well, not really that high, but still, then you're gonna have to start out here, and repeat for the next mob islands. Like, just do the exact same thing, use your best weapon, or whatever you want to level up, because there are 4 weapon levels. The first weapon level is light melee, and the best weapon to use for this is cactus spike, or whatever weapon you want to use that gives light melee XP whenever you use it. You can see what your weapon uses just by fighting a slime, then on the side it's going to say combat XP and whatever type of weapon you're using XP. But then the second one is heavy, and you gotta use the hammer, like what I have equipped right now, the Gilded Steel Hammer, or whatever heavy weapon you want to use that gives the heavy melee XP. Then for archery, use the best bow you have on mobs, so just go over your inventory, and then type bow. I think all vamped bows were wiped, yep, so I just have the artifact bows, and for some reason they also wiped the hardened bow frames. But after that, then there is magic. So use the title spellbook or regular spellbook on mobs, and title spellbook was wiped, so I just have the spellbooks, and that is going to give magic XP. But those are all of the XP things and islands. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on for more islands videos, like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and linked in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide that has all my helpful videos on it, so if you need help with anything, then check that out because it's probably there. But I'll see you all in the next video.